What's up, guys? Peyton here with Brown Aquatics. It's the day after we went and got our supplies from the creek, river, however you want to say it. We got this much driftwood, which I think is really good. This saved me a lot of money here, guys, because driftwood is really expensive. Got some really nice big pieces here that I'm probably going to cut down. This one I could probably leave. This one I'll have to cut into 2 pieces, I think. Got these big rocks here from my shop, and I knew they weren't being used for anything else, so I thought they'd be good in the aquarium. Got a couple different strainers. So we're going to try some stuff out, and I'll get as much on tape as I can, but I mean, it's not going to be much because I just got to focus on getting this done. I got a lot going on today, so see you guys in a sec. Alright, so this is what I'm doing, guys. I'm going through here. I picked out most of the big rocks, but I'm still finding them. And what I'm doing is I'm taking this strainer here, seems to be working good. I'm taking a big scoop of this, bringing it over here. We're just sifting it way out. You can see all the sand that's falling. Right? Sift, sift, sift. Spend about 30 seconds on each one. You know, if I toss it like this, most of the, toss it like this, most of the straw and stuff is falling out of it. Then I put it into this bucket here, and that's going to be my substrate for my natural tank. So the bucket is emptied, guys. We got some bigger rocks here. I had to separate the rest because this bucket got full. Smaller rocks. We're going to put it all back into this bucket, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sift it all again with the white one and separate this really fine sandy stuff here. You know, I had to kind of dump some of it, but like, it's good. We got a good amount here. It'd be enough to do a tank or 2. And so my plan is to do a layer of the sandy stuff on like the bottom of the tank. Like, this is the tank. I want to do a bottom layer of the sand, and then a little top layer of the bigger stuff, of like this bigger stuff. So yeah, hold on one second, I'll show you. So this is what I ended up with, guys. Sorry I didn't get to show you much, but I got almost a full pail of the fine stuff. This little pail. This is 10 pounds. Oh, this might be like 3-gallon bucket. I don't even know where we got these. But yeah, so there's that stuff. Got some bigger rocks in here. I sifted some of this out because I thought it looked pretty nice. Thought I'd take a little bit to put on the top here to show you. All of it's going to look like this when it gets dried out. And over here we got the bigger stuff. We got about the same amount of bigger stuff, so we'll probably do half and half in that tank. And I think I can do a 10 or 20 regular, not longs, because that'd be a lot more bottom surface area. But yeah, so I sifted out some more of this. We got some more driftwood that was sitting at the bottom. So I'm going to wash it up, and I'll show you guys that process. See you in a second. So we're going to start with the smaller stuff. And this is just like a pre-rinse. I'll actually wash it before I use it. I'll do a video on that too, but that's not going to be tied into this video. So this is just going to be a rinse. So I don't have any hoses hooked up right now. That's a lie, there's a hose hooked. Oh, that goes nowhere. Don't have any hoses hooked up right now. We just took them all down because it's getting really cold. We didn't want any of the lines to be freezing. So yeah, I'll show you how I rinse this. It's easier with the hose, but I'll just do it with the faucet. For those of you who don't have a hose, this works great too. So what we're going to do here is I got my sand. Put it right under this nozzle. I'll do my best to get this, but I only have 2 hands, so. I don't know if you can see that. So guys, what happened is the water lines must be froze already. We did have some snow, as you can see, around the ground places. But yeah, so I'll take this inside. I'll try to do this inside. Alright guys, I couldn't do it from outside, so I went inside and got a bucket of warm water. And I'm going to try to prop my phone up here. I'll show you. I'm going to pour some in here like this until it's full. Overflowing a little bit. You can see how all this muck came up, all that straw and stuff. So we're going to get all that out of here right now. Because you have no idea what kind of bacteria, viruses, parasites that could be on this kind of stuff. So I like to let it sit for a while. So I'm not putting this directly into a tank with fish, but another thing you guys can do is get some roots for your background. It looks really cool, really natural. Just find a down tree anywhere a down tree, so like a tree that has fallen over and has the roots exposed, depending on how long it's been there, you can just tear those roots right off. If not, you can get a hunter's knife, pocket knife, axe, hatchet, whatever, cut them off. You can use suction cups, or if it's a permit tank, if you're going to do this permanently, you can, see how more stuff came out like that? That's all the stuff we're trying to get out. If it's a permanent tank, you can just glue it to the background, which I wouldn't suggest, because I like to switch my tanks up. Even weekly, I move some stuff around in my tanks, if you guys watch my videos. So yeah, if you pour it really fast, you are going to lose some gravel, but it is going to come out with this stuff. That's what I would suggest doing. There's no real reason why I did warm water, besides the fact that it's freaking cold out here, so, like, I didn't want my hands to be freezing while I was doing this. So I'll pour this out. See how much cleaner that is already, how much gunk is cleared out of there. Do it again. Get that crud out. And I'm just going to repeat this process, guys. I'm not going to have it all on camera. It'll be a very long video. Just repeat this process, because you can see how mucky this water is. Until that water's less mucky, you get that stuff out. You guys can do it all at once, but I like to do a rinse now, and then when I put it into my tank, I actually like wash it. You can do whichever you like. I suggest my way, but you do you. See, I'm going to pause the video here. See you guys in a second. I'm going to finish this one up. Alright guys, I got both my buckets of gravel as clean as they're going to get. This one looks real good. Like, I don't even know if I'll have to wash this one a second time. This one, on the other hand, really losing my patience. I'm running out of time. Got some twigs and stuff in there, but... Oh, one thing to add, you guys, is the first time you gravel vac, a lot of that stuff's going to get vacuumed out, so don't go for perfect. You'll be out here for hours trying to do this. I gotta wash up the wood, show you how that looks after that, and then we're done with this video. One second, guys. Alright guys, this is what I'm doing. I hope you can see me through the camera. Like I said, I'm doing my best to have a setup today. But I'm taking these sticks here. These are my last couple. I got all these washed. You can see them. I'm taking my stick here. I'm just scrubbing it up and down through one half of the pail. If you have a 5-gallon bucket, this is going to be a lot easier for you. I don't have one on hand right now. Like that. I'm going to set them in a pile. I'll do a video here upcoming, you guys, on boiling this if I have to. If not, I can probably figure out a way to sink it. I've done it before with seashells. And then you just leave it for a couple of days and you can move the seashells and it'll be sunk. So yeah. We're just scrubbing this up and down. This is probably the easiest part. I might even be boiling and adding this. Sorry about all the background noise. It's really windy out here. I might even be boiling and adding this wood to a couple of different aquariums today yet. We'll see what happens. This one's really, really dirty. I just really don't want any of that crick bacteria in my tropical aquatic tanks, because I just don't think that's going to mix very well. I found this one in the actual bay. Like, I had to dig it out a little bit. I saw this head, I thought it was really cool, so I thought it was worth it. Got that one cleaned up. That was probably the hardest one I've done. This is the biggest piece I got, so this is going to take a little work. Like I said, if you got a 5-gallon bucket, this is like a 2.5-gallon bucket. Like half the size, maybe, at most. If you got a 5-gallon bucket, this can be easier, but this works. And I'll show you how black this water is, you guys, how dirty that wood really was. Okay, so we got our wood done here. This is how dirty the water was, if you guys can see. Pretty bad. Glove out of the way. Yeah, that definitely needed to be done wherever you are. So I'll make a video on boiling or sinking. I'll make a video on boiling or sinking your driftwood. and I will make a video and a tank update. I'll tie that into one video on adding these to my tanks. So I hope to see you guys soon. Please like and subscribe, add a comment for more videos like this. And if you have any suggestions, ideas, feel free to share them with me in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think. See you guys soon. Bye. What's up, guys? I'm back. Peyton here with Brown Aquatics, and it's the day after we went down to the creek. There's my cat. She's acting kind of silly. She's got cerebella, for those of you who are wondering. She's not drunk. She's just her back legs don't work because of cerebella. Ouch, honey. Stop it. Stop it. What are you doing?